Morning everyone, and we are back with another CRC 1.2 update video. This is going to be beta 2 and 3. We have a ton of new stuff, and as you can see on the screen, the first one being the zombie Brutus. If I can get a better pan of the truck here. Got some red interior lights. I think the preset isn't 100% done. I think the tires are going to change. Maybe some colors and such. But yeah, the skin is pretty much in its final stages, and the red light and such. So there's a good look at that. But before we get into driving, I'm just going to drag this over to your screen that you can see so you can read all this. CRC 1.2 Beta 2. We fixed the Bluetooth fuel line, rescaled the transfer case, new middle drive shaft protection thingy, fixed axle to drive shaft alignment, added U-joints, new drive shaft cage, new knuckles, aligned all the wheels again, new Clark rim model, new Bobcat AOP rim model, added old style rims, old style split rims, added Pettibone rim, realigned transport tires, new gearing, there's no more power wheelies, fixed Megalodon windshield bolts, added dual tie rods, attempted to fix cradle shots, more suspension tuning, fixed tires, compression way too much due to weight of the chassis since it's 14,000 pounds, added B Monsters axle plating, added adjustable radiator, added B Monsters all out tour, B Monsters RWI DFAD, full sin, fuel cell guards, added B Monsters chassis plating, needed the tow hitch, no need for that, added bead rim insert, added solid and rim insert, added wing nuts to rear Lexan, added elbow sway bars, gusseted sway bars, PEI nitrogen shocks, added new Firestone stuff, the shaved ones, and a new model from CRD, realigned every tire and rim, added and realigned all 4 rim inserts, re-J-beamed all of the suspension I re-J-beamed, and the wheels, added new engine with selectable sounds. Then, also with this update, delete your CRC sounds dip. We'll cover that more. We have CRC Beta 3. This is aim release date Friday. Actually, this may have changed. We are actually looking into something new for this update, which I would like to include. So this is an aimed release date. This probably will not release Friday, especially since it is, Wednesday, and I have not released Beta 3 for testing yet. I will do that today after I fix up a tiny little bit of things. So I'm actually going to go ahead and delete this now, because I don't know about the Friday release date anymore. Fixed transport tire texture, new drive shaft cage, knuckle, Clark rim, middle drive shaft cage, elbow sway bar, gusseted sway bar, split rims, old rim texture, realigned transport tires yet again, added lock differential, added open differential, removed the lockable differential, added the Brutus zombie, new backfire after hour sound effects by Jedi Presence, new fully selectable F-mod engine sounds by Game Boy 3800. Stock sounds remain the same as ever, but now includes the ability to swap between, I think, 4 sounds, reset all PC files, and fixed Brutus variant crap. I will show you guys all this now. Okay, so Bluetooth fuel line for both engines. They used to not connect, now they connect. One day I do need to redo the texture for this, but everything connects. Rescaled the transfer case. This is the transfer case. It was pretty much off scale, so got that redone. Middle drive shaft protection thing. It's this. I don't know what this is, but I remade it. Added some splines in there. You know, just made it look better and more round. Let me make this camera slower. Also, you know, just made it look a little bit more realistic. You'll never see it, but hey. New knuckles. I think these were done by Bobcat. This texture's a little messed up, so that might have to be looked at. Also fixed the width of CRC. CRC is not as wide as it used to be. It's not even close, and it drives so much better. Just wait till the end of the video when I start driving and you will see. New Clark rim model, AOP rim model. I'm not going to go through all these rims. You've seen these rims before, but Clark rim model, Nathan H. gave us yet another new rim, so thank you to him. So these are the wheels, AOPs, Clarks, old split, old style, Pettibones, standard bead locked, and unbead locked. So a bunch of new rims. Realigned transport tires, don't really need to see that, nothing new. New gearing will show, fixed Megalon windshield bolts, basically realigned them and gave them a new texture. Added the dual tie rods. I can go ahead and show you this now. Front steering, dual tie rod. And the rear steering, dual tie rod. So I still have some J-beaming to do for these. But yeah, these are sick. They look awesome. So these dual tie rods do not turn as much, and they are, I think, a little bit slower maybe. But yeah, they will be harder to break, but they do look sick. Always wanted this option, so figured I'd add it. No more cradle shots. Fixed tire compression. We'll show that later. So these axle platings. Okay, I don't know where the axle plating went, so I'm gonna have to fix that. Type that in, make sure I know to fix that. So we do have chassis plating, so we CRC, so now we can have B monsters or BM CRC. One day I will probably go in and fix how these are floating, but I don't know if it would be for this update or not. Got a lot to do for this update, so one day though. B monsters chassis plating. So those are nice little additions. If we go back here to fuel cell, we have same B monsters fuel cell, which you can't really see with a body. Didn't really think about that. You can see it better with Avenger. That's what I had on when I was making these. So B monsters. We have the All Out tour. Full send. And the hashtag. So we got all those added to main mod. Rim inserts. If we go to rim inserts, so right now the trail beadlock is on. Go to solid beadlock. Then we got the cover, full cover, then just the beadlock. Got all those. Added wing nuts to rear Lexan. So rear Lexan now has wing nuts, kind of like CRD3. Elbow and gusseted sway bars, along with the new shocks. So we got elbow sway bars, like the Gravedigger ones. Just different options. Might as well have them. Gusseted ones. And we got the PEI shocks. So those are now an option. New Firestone stuff is just the shaped Firestones. And that's it for new parts with that one. Added locked and unlocked rear or differentials, both sides. So this is basically open differentials and lock differentials. Instead of it being lockable, you now can choose which one you want all the time, because when you reset your tune and stuff, it changes the lockables, and it's very annoying. And now this way you can choose whether to have it or not. And those sounds I will cover here. So we have stock engine sounds, everyone knows. We got the Monster Jam sounds that we've been going over. We got Magnaflow sounds. Sounds a little bit the same. There's a difference. We have the Legacy sounds. They all sound like they have the same. Might have to check these because they all don't sound right. They all just have different idols. So I'm gonna have to check through with those again now that I'm actually testing them. But here's the big thing that this update has. If I respawn in a truck, so the new gearing will just reset my truck right here, move up a little bit, make sure I'm not in the ground. So if I go in first and launch, get a small little power wheelie, nothing major. Second gear, nothing. And third gear, nothing at all. So this is huge on racing and stuff, because I know the CRC out now with 1.1 power wheel is pretty bad, super annoying too. But that's not it though. Landing has changed. Should not cradle shot, and it should be just soak up the landings. So if we take this big jump here, oh, brake tapped, so it would land on all fours, but it didn't. But anyway, still, I mean, it just lands so much smoother, as you can tell. No cradle shot there. No, it wasn't perfectly flat, but still. This truck is really starting to handle really good. Is that a texture thing right there? What is that? I don't know what that was. But yeah, this truck's starting to handle really good. And that's it for these two updates. If you got any questions, just leave them down in the comments. I'll try to get to them. It's a bit hard trying to get this update out. But yeah, we have a lot more in store, actually. As you can see, I can't race. Like I said, I want to check over these sounds, and I would show you guys the axle plating, the front axle plating, but I actually don't know what happened to it, so I don't know. I'll drive around for a few more minutes and let you guys see some of these landings, and that will be it. See you guys in the next video.